Take charge, nation. Listen, you know what time it is. It's time to get the party started. Let me just tell you right now, you do not serve a boring Jesus. We do not serve a boring God. We got a God that when he show up to the party, he is the life of the party. We got a God when he show up to the party, they say, this man saved the best wine for last. We got a God that go to the party and say, listen, I'm going to turn water into wine. Listen, we got a God that would make all things new. We got a God that would take old things and make them new. We got a God that'll give you beauty for your ashes. We got a God that'll give you the oil of joy for the spirit of heaviness. We got to understand what type of God we serve, because if we understand what type of God we serve, then we understand who we are. Listen, Jesus was the life of the party. When you show up, everything just go to another level. When Jesus show up, everything is go to another level. You have to understand who you are. You got to understand that the reason why your life could be on one level is God said, because I'm ready to turn you up. But the only way you're going to turn up is when you connect with me. You know how some we got those certain friends that when we connect with them, we love to call them, because why? When we call them, they just turn us up. When we call them, everybody in the club get tipsy. When we call them, everybody in the club get high. When we call them, everybody just, do what they do. But we got to understand that when God called us, guess what? We go to another level the same way. When God called us, we walk in more grace. When God called us, we walk in more fire. When God called us, we walk in holiness. When God called us, we have more joy. When God called us, we have more love. So it's the same calling, but who is calling you? What are you being called to? Are you being called to the kingdom of light? Or are you being called to the kingdom of darkness? Because that's what's going to determine who you are in this season. This is what's going to determine the level of glory that hit your life. This is what's going to determine the level of peace you have. This is what's going to determine your healing. This is what's going to determine your deliverance. How bad do you want it? How bad do you want it? Because watch this. They knew that when Jesus showed up, they said everybody else, they bring out the best wine first. My God. See, sometimes when we get with people, we got to understand we cannot be the type of people that give people the best of us first. My God. Stop giving people the best version of you too early in your life. Stop giving the people the best version of who you are, because guess what? Everybody cannot handle that. Everybody don't know how to steward the best version of you. So what am I saying? Sometimes you got to reserve the best version of yourself until you start to discern what kind of spirit that been operating through that person. You giving your best version of yourself to a Jezebel. You giving the best version of yourself to a Delilah. You giving the best version of yourself to a Python. You giving the best version of yourself to a Leviathan. You don't even know. We got to understand that we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers. So we got to be wiser than the serpent. The Bible tells us to be harmless as the dove and to be wiser than the serpent. So watch this. The only time